Ho, 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 happy HIPP holidays. This is Pam Geyer. Day 2 of having your HIPP holiday. Happy, inspired, passionate, and peaceful. So what we're going to talk about today and today's lesson is really about planning and preparing for a great holiday season. So my little job is to be your little Christmas angel and help you have an even happier holiday season. So the big part about enjoying the holidays truly is preparing and planning ahead and doing things ahead of time so that you have a plan in place and you're not waiting until the last minute and having all this chaos and drama about the holiday season, which is busy and crazy, but let's enjoy it too. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to really do, and today's Sunday, so today will be a good day to do this. Take an hour, a cup of tea or a glass of wine, and sit down and chart out what your month looks like. And write out all the things that you need to do, all the events you need to be at, and what must take place. And also, the list of things that you need to do, whether it be shopping and who you need to buy for. That way you'll have a handle of, an overview of what needs to happen, and you can really break down a plan and how things get done. So part of that plan too, if you're invited to events, a big part of having a happy season is keeping it simple and saying no. So many, I know I myself have committed to everything, accepted every invitation, and I'm so honored to be invited to things, but sometimes you just can't be everything and everywhere. So, or you might have a schedule conflict. So just gracefully decline and try and keep your calendar as simple as possible, even though the season's so busy. Do your best to manage it as much as you can. So you're going to write out all the things that you need to do. And one of the things that you need to do, and you should do this week, if you haven't done this already, is deck the halls. I'm actually doing it this week. Usually I do it sooner, but my schedule is such this year that it couldn't happen until this week. So decking the halls, getting your Christmas tree, maybe you cut it down as a family, which is really nice. We no longer do that because we buy it here in town at a community event, which supports our school. So get your Christmas tree. The best advice I could give you and the best money you could spend is get the Save Your Marriage Christmas tree from Orvis. You can get that from Orvis. It is amazing, amazing. We went from F-bombs from my husband, excuse me, but it's the truth. He would be under the tree and, a couple of F this and squawking under there, and I'm at the top trying to, is it straight? Is it straight? Like, my arms are tired, and it's been crazy. As you know, I hear nothing but those stories. The Orvis Save Your Marriage Christmas tree, la. That's what we went from, the F's to the la. It's amazing. You kind of put it up and you're like, that was so simple. So get it. It's unbelievable. We need to add that to Oprah's favorite things. It's unbelievable. So Oprah, we need to get that on your show next year when I'm hosting it with you. Okay, next on the list is Christmas cards. All right, so you have your picture. Just upload it to, there's Snapfish, there's Shutterfly, anything online you could use, whatever you do. Get it ordered. Take this, if you don't have your picture, do it this, within the next few days. Get this out of the way. Once you get your cards back and you have your envelopes and your labels, or maybe you handwrite them. I just label them because we send too many. Sit down with your husband or a friend, a girlfriend, and just bang it out. We call it Team Geyer, where we team up and we just make it happen. We'll watch a Christmas movie or something like that, or and just get it out there. Get it out by mid-December. I like to get mine in the mail. I actually don't like to get them in the mail too early, but I like them done and ready to go so I can drop them in the mail by mid-December. So get those Christmas cards off your list. Okay, the next thing on your list, and I know this is the big dread, is the shopping. We don't look forward to it. I don't either. And the earlier start we get on it, the better. And I'm not done with mine, but the best thing is make sure you have your list of who you need to buy for. Whatever you can buy online, just buy it online. Why make yourself wait in lines. But also, if you enjoy shopping, or if you do have to go to the mall, which I don't love to do in the holiday season, this is what I do. I get myself in the mood. So rather than rush out and just say, oh, I have to do it with an attitude and fighting people for the parking spot. I've done that too. This is what you're going to do. You're going to plan the day when you can go to the mall. You're going to take an extra bit of time in feeling good. So you're going to have a nice breakfast, have a workout that morning. You're going to put a little makeup on, Arbonne, of course, get some lip gloss, throw your hair, just feel good when you go. Get in your car, get your Christmas music going, stop at Starbucks, get your little latte, or go to Dunkin' Donuts or your favorite coffee shop. Get a nice warm, beverage to just enjoy and sip. Put your Christmas music on and go to the mall and go, ah! No, get to the mall and just do what you need to do, but have a different attitude. Have an attitude of gratitude that you have the honor to be there. Some people can't even afford to buy some of the stuff we have to buy. Even if you can't afford what's in Nordstrom's, walk in there. This is what I do when I walk into Nordstrom's. My 13-year-old daughter loves to imitate me. I just love it in here. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just try and do that and buy what you need to buy. My husband and I typically every year do a date night where we go to the mall. We actually go to a restaurant that has valet parking, so what a deal. We pull up and say we're shopping first, we're having dinner afterwards, and we boot out of there. No, we don't boot out of there. We go and have dinner. We meet at the end and have a nice dinner together, and it's kind of fun. It gets it into like a date night thing, and we're off and hustling and bustling. And we come back with our packages, and we share some of the stuff that we got, except for what we buy for each other. Of course, I peek over and see, where did he buy for me? But that's just kind of a fun thing you can do. So get the shopping done as early as possible, not because you need to get the shopping done, but because you need to get the wrapping done. And I will do a wrap with you. I do a little workshop. I try and do it all at once. It doesn't perfectly all happen at once, but I do the majority at one time. When the kids are at school, I put my Christmas music on. I've got my tree all lit. I sing and I rap. So it's rather than it's this angry, Christmas mouse, I'm like a little happy elf, working at it, getting wrapped and getting in the mood for the holidays rather than being in a bad mood because of the holidays. There's a big difference, and hopefully you can embrace that. When my kids were little, I did it after they went down at night. I'd set up my little workshop and just do it that way, and then I put them in big garbage bags, just like Santa would have in the big sack, and I hide them someplace, or I take them to my in-laws' house. So that's, you want to do so you can get your wrapping done. And then the other thing is any gifts that you need to mail out, make sure you're on top of those, because there's nothing worse than going to the post office and having to send a package that's going to cost you a mint to get out in the mail. So just make sure you get your gifts out, and just being prepared and having the house decorated is so you can enjoy it. Enjoy it. I know even when the kids are at school, I'll turn on the Christmas lights. I have the Christmas music going. If I'm in my car, I'm singing along, and I'm so glad no one can hear me because it's pretty bad. It's really bad, but I'm in such a good mood because I've got all this other stuff that's going on, but I'm trying to embrace the time and the moment. So let's see what you can do. Today is Sunday. It is December 2nd. And you can plan and prepare to have happy, inspired holiday season. So get on your holiday mood, get really hip, and embrace the seasons. La 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 la. And I'm Pam Geyer. I'm your cheerleader, and I'm cheering you on to a great season.